All right, so we're gonna take a look at this video from Cal Cologne where he spent $1,500 in the three new Parfums de Marly Extraits. And I feel like we already know, based on the title of this video, exactly how this is gonna go. Now, I'm not laughing at Cal Cologne. I'm just laughing because I think we've all been there before where you spend so much money on something and then you get it in, and the buyer's remorse and the disappointment is just so insane that I literally download the software to be able to record this reaction video just so I can watch this. So let's give it a watch.
All three are the worst blind buys of the year.
Wow. Offer it. He's telling you immediately. You already know. Okay, we're 3 seconds in to a 9-minute video. You already know this is about to get scathing.
Blind buy unboxing, $1,500
That is so much money.
fragrances. Let's get into it.
It is so expensive. 1,500 is insane for three fragrances. I don't care if it's parfums, right? 1,500 is insane. When Louis Vuitton is 350 a bottle. So for these to be 550 each, like $500, $600 a piece. Let's just watch.
I'm nervous because spending packaging's really nice on it. Give them that.
Is packaging just like, yeah, the packaging costs them nothing. Like, I've had dupes with fantastic packaging. Like, is packaging really, what value does that really add? Is what I want to know.
Some samples here. Yeah, it's just a lot of money. $1,500 on PDMs is crazy worth.
Yeah, Cal, and looking at Cal's collection behind him while he says that, you can kind of just be like, well, obviously, look at this, multi-thousand-dollar collection behind you. Not everyone is as blessed to have a collection that extensive and that large, but it doesn't mean that it's not a lot of money. 1,500 is insane.
But we'll see what they've done with it. Solero. Oh, that's cheeky. The only one that they put samples in is the first one.
Dang, bro. How many samples did they give him? Like 3 or 4 samples?
I won't lie. That's cheeky. I was expecting samples in all three. That's
Cheeky means fuck you, Parfums de Marly, for only giving me a couple samples when I spent 1,500 fucking dollars. But I don't want to be rude just now because we're only at the beginning of the video.
free goodies you get for $1,500. All right.
We're already starting to get more and more condescending.
We got Carios, Aragon, Valero.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the release, when they announced these releases for these fragrances, I immediately was like, okay, this is like a shareholder value play for them. This is not like a perfumer's artistic, perfumery play at all. Like you just saw the bottle. They looked just like Versace Hawass. I just had a feeling, man. I just had a bad feeling about these releases from the beginning.
Presentation's top tier. Yeah, really nice. Really, really nice.
I mean, is it?
So big W for presentation.
This is why I love when Fragrance Flan throws the boxes, because presentation is just one of the ways that they sell you to spend $1,500 fucking dollars on 3 fragrances. They look like Hawass bottles.
Very nice. They are. They're definitely Versace Hawass.
Is that cope? Because these, they don't look bad, but they do give, this is what I imagine, when French Avenue or whoever, Armaf Afnan, when they dupe Parfums de Marly, this is what I imagine the bottle is going to look like. Now, obviously, I'm not holding one, so I don't know, how heavy the glass is, if the cap is weighted, what build materials they're using for this, but you can't tell me that this is not what French Avenue would come up with if they were going to dupe a Parfums de Marly fragrance. But this is the actual brand itself. Just look at these. I could just sit here and just sit here on this frame and just looking at these bottles And compared to like their original line, which you can get for like 150 bucks a bottle, beautiful creations. I am a huge Parfums de Marly fan. That's why like this whole Extrait line thing like had me nervous. And we already know which way this is heading.
Ish, but they are very nice, very thick bottles. Not gonna lie, I'm a little cursed because they're not
A little.
the same as the PDMs behind me. Because like I kind of just was someone who's like a collector
Well, yeah. Well, the PDMs behind you are nicer, anyways.
slash vicious OCD. I like it all to look the same. So that's like number one where I'm like, ah.
These look like they would be the cheap line.
But let's see. So let's go with Valero first.
Yeah.
Man, atomizers.
Hawas Ice. It smells like Hawas Ice.
That is very, very nice. It's like a minty, icy generic, is what I'll say, actually. Generic. Very, very safe, mass appealing designer type smell.
And I feel like everybody knew that that's exactly what these were going to be. That they were going to release these three fragrances. They were going to smell. You could just tell by like the clear bottle, just the color of the juice, that you're like, this is like them doing the Louis Vuitton thing, the like mass appealing, everyone likes them, not risky. But then they tried to slap that $550 price tag on it, and you're like, bro, what the hell are we doing?
$650? Absolutely not.
Well, duh.
There's been some like new releases this year, like what's the one that got blasted? Prada Paradigm got absolutely blasted for being mass appealing.
I smelled Prada Paradigm in store, and I actually liked it. As someone who, like, I'm not in love with a lot of the Prada fragrances, I did feel like Paradigm, it was mass appealing, but honestly, like, I actually liked it. I actually thought it was pleasant. And you already know you're going to be able to get it for like $100 on discounters eventually at some point anyways. So I think when it hits discounters, like I wouldn't be against picking something like that up. It's a designer. You're going to be able to get it for like 80, 90 bucks. There's nothing wrong with it. And, just my thoughts.
It's the same thing. No one, I don't think anyone would
It's not the same thing. This is 6 times the price.
smell that and be like, oh, I don't like that. It's a frosty, slightly minty, icy YSLY EDP, like less apple. Is that smell?
It's Hawaii size for sure.
Profile, very, very nice. You could wear that to the office and stuff, but for over $500, bantering. Absolute
Is that a word? Bantering?
bantering on that.
I should look this. I'm not going to look this up.
That first one to fail, legit. I haven't smelled it.
That's what happens when you're so frustrated. You just start making up words. Is bantering a word? I'm looking it up right now. Bantering, characterized by good-humored teasing. I don't think this feels good-humored. Or maybe Cal's just not mad enough.
Anything like it before, but yeah, I don't know. That price tag for that is a bit wild. All right, next we got
Dior Homme. Dior Homme EDT.
It's a bit of me, actually. I like that. Like a sweet, almost like plum.
Oh, I'm way off.
Still share. That was the first thing that jumped to me.
Date night.
Plum, little incensey, resins. It's nice. Really, really nice. But again, that price tag,
The yellow's the prettiest one for sure.
I don't know if that's from. Obviously, I'm going to test these all on skin, get you guys individual reviews, etc. But yeah, would I get that in a store? Probably not.
Look at how many fragrances Cal has sitting behind him. And think about how much money this man has probably spent on fragrances in his lifetime. Look at that look in his face. That tells you everything you need to know.
Legit, probably not. All right, last but not least, Cairo.
This is the one that a lot of people said was the best one, I think. I believe.
Kind of underwhelmed, man. This year has been rough for me in terms of expensive blind buys. Like the last 3 LVs I've got, not for me. Sunsong, the L's.
Cal, why are you blind buying Louis Vuitton, bro? Why are you blind buying Parfums de Marly Extraits? Like, why did you pick these fragrances to blind buy? Like, why you're the most well-connected person in the fragrance community, probably, at least like top 5 or 10, I would assume. You could have sampled these, I'm sure, at any time you want. Why didn't you blind buy these?
These 3.
He's already writing them off.
I tripping?
I think it's gonna be like an orange blossom.
Hardly anything there.
Those atomizers look like meh. They look like normal, not bad, but normal. $1,500.
First time I've ever smelled a fragrance that has like almost nothing. It kind of just smells like rubbing, not, yeah, a little bit of rubbing alcohol. It smells like sweet rubbing alcohols.
$1,500, man. I'm just gonna keep saying it.
That's for sure the biggest bust right now. 600
Wow.
sweet rubbing alcohol that I can barely smell.
A lot of people said that's their favorite one.
That's crazy. I don't know if my nose has just gone cooked a little bit. No, that's
It's like, is it nose blind?
yeah. No, I smell that one.
Oh,
This is your like barbershoppy. It is nice, but not for that price tag.
I'm waiting for him to get angry. You know the anger is coming. It's simmering.
You're wealthy and you need 2 fragrances in your collection, or if you're going on vacation and you need to take something that's like universally mass appealing in the realm of like an imagination that you can just wear to anything, anytime, that would be a great choice, but still not for the price point.
Why would you not just get an imagination for $350? $350 is crazy. Talk about $550.
Okay, so I smell that one. Oh my gosh. Pyro smells like legitimately nothing. Picture rubbing alcohol, tone it down to like 20% and add plum. So like if this alcohol was a skin scent for 15 hours, that's what this is smelling like. That.
I've gotten a couple bottles where like the first 3 to 5 sprays, the first time I wore it, like it smelled like nothing. And like it took a second for it to like kick in. I don't know if that's like maceration, oxidation, or whatever they call it. That's happened to me before. So I don't know. His opinion genuinely might change on that one. I will actually, I'll play devil's advocate for a second on that.
That's crazy. That is absolute vicious work.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not a bad smell. It's just like so soft. I'm gonna try this one on my hand.
Here comes the anger. Wow. Serious. He's simmering. Oh, I'm sorry, Cal.
Yeah, nah. For me, to miss legit and get the third one sour here and just disappointed.
Damn, this is sad.
No, all nice smells.
You can tell he's so bummed that these suck. That's the thing that really blows here. Is it's like, I mean, I'm not even trying to sit here and roast like, haha, Cal Cologne wasted his money. Like, I love Cal. I love his videos. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of him. But this to me, like the look, like just look at his face. That is the face of someone whose trust was violated by a brand. And this, what's happening here right now, $1,500, 3 fragrances. Look at those bottles. They smell generic or they smell like nothing. And look at that reaction. Like, I feel like this is kind of a moment that's happening right now where we're seeing a brand that is widely loved. Parfums de Marly is usually like the entry-level niche fragrance brand that I've never met someone who like hated Parfums de Marly fragrances. I mean, people say that they're like, people hate on them because a lot of people like them. I think personally, a lot of people say they tend to grow out of them, but they're still a great brand that makes great fragrances. Like, I own 3 full-size bottles. I love Parfums de Marly. But when a brand violates your trust like this, a brand that you love taxes the hell out of you and gives you bullshit, nah, that's a violation of trust. This is, I would say it's brand suicide from Parfums de Marly. I don't know if I've seen anything like this happen. I mean, we've seen like brands reformulate fragrances and like fragrances lose their potency, their longevity, their performance, and things like that. But this just seems like something I've never seen before. This was a shareholder value play for Parfums de Marly. They definitely just thought, all right, we'll do the LV things. We'll make them, wicked expensive, but we'll also make them super mass appealing, so everybody will buy them. And this video alone is going to just cause a massive ripple effect. There's just no way that it doesn't. To the point where I had to download the software to be able to react to this video because I was so I was blown. I just knew when I saw it. I just knew when I saw the thumbnail and the title of that, I was like, this is gonna be bad. We'll keep going.
Vicious misses. Sheesh. I'd say all three are up for trade. All three.
Dang. Just like this is you guys understand. Cal Cologne works with like literally almost every brand. I mean, so many brands. He works with so many brands. He has so many potential partnership opportunities at his fingertips at any given moment. Like, I'm sure he could open his email and just in the time I've spent recording this video, he's gotten 10 offers for brand deals to get paid to review fragrances. Things that we, people like I, and maybe you watching would dream of doing. And, for him to come out here and do this review and say these right after the first smell are a catch and release up for trade, it's a statement. It's a statement. Oh my God, the silence right there is deafening, man.
Confidently say that this has been the worst / most expensive blind buy of the year.
Damn. Oh man, this is sad. I honestly feel bad, even though like, I think a lot of people will try to not have empathy for Cal because he's got a huge collection. Obviously, you see thousands of dollars of fragrances sitting behind him. People will try to remove empathy because they can tell, that he's spent a lot of money on fragrances and obviously has the money to spend on, tens of thousands of dollars of fragrances behind him. But nah, this is an enthusiast. This is a person who loves fragrances, who loves this hobby, who loves everything, about the. This is a person who loves everything about the hobby. He loves the community. He makes content to give back to his audience. Like, he's raised money for charity through fragrance sales. This is sad. This is sad.
Like it's like more Hawass Ice done like
damn. Hawass Ice, I said that earlier. It's Hawass Ice.
You can barely smell it. And then Aragon is just like, again, like a subtle resinous angel share.
They clearly don't even smell like that strong. He's like trying to find ways to describe them. Like for an extract, it sounds like they smell weak.
So, no. That stings.
Dang.
I have. And those were wickedly, wickedly expensive. The best part about this was the packaging. Legit. The best part about these three fragrances.
Waste of money.
Big misses, in my opinion.
Wow.
I've seen some people like not gas this up, but glaze it a little bit. And for that price tag, ain't no way. Ain't no way that this is $500-600, but it smells like just generic, cheap designer fragrance. Not even designer. It smells like kind of in that dupe realm a little bit. Like
Hawass Ice. What did I say, man? It's Hawass Ice.
The first thing that's popping to my mind is Versace Hawass Ice.
I said it.
Into your little.
I literally said that. Damn, Cal.
Legit.
Yeah.
Vex. That's crazy work.
I would do too.
This one. That is wicked work. I don't know. Like now I'm getting to that stage where I'm like, this is wild. Nah.
It's the stages of grief. So it went from disappointment to then like, it was initial disappointment. Then he was trying to cope by being like, oh, it's mass appealing. Like you could wear this anywhere. The packaging is great. The bottle is really heavy, and then he smelled that last one. That just like, now we're starting to shift from disappointment to despair. And now we've reached anger.
Yeah, for spending this much money. That's why you sample, folks.
You're not an idiot, Cal. You're not an idiot. I don't know if you'll ever watch this. You probably won't. But if you do, you're not an idiot, bro. You're an enthusiast, just like all of us. And you were excited about something. And they violated your trust, not the other way around.
These three fragrances are the reason you should sample fragrances. I am stunned that this went through an entire approval process, all the way to where people were like, yep, that's it. Stick it in the bottle. That's going to do really, really well.
Wow.
You can barely smell that. Wicked work.
There is going to be a board meeting at Parfums de Marly on Monday. What day? Today is Thursday, October 9th. Maybe tomorrow morning on Friday. They're going to call all the executives in and they're going to play this video in a boardroom at Parfums de Marly. And if they don't, they're idiots. If they don't, they're idiots. I guarantee there's someone who works at Parfums de Marly right now that's literally saying, I fucking told you idiots not to do this. You just know that that's happening.
Wicked work. I don't think I would even ever wear this. I'd choose any one of my designers over this. Sorry for the doom and gloom. I think I went on some tangents there, but legit salty. I'd say it's one of the rudest releases too. All three are jokes. My favorite is this one though, Aragon. I could potentially see myself wearing that on like date nights, maybe special occasions-ish in the winter, but they're all very soft. This is the strongest. Yeah, that's projecting the strongest. Nah, sorry.
Wow.
Really, really down.
No, Cal.
But I'm legit irritated with myself.
You've done us all a favor. Cal, do not apologize. You have done so many people a favor. You've eaten this L, and you have caused so many people now to not make the same mistake. You've saved so many people so much money you can't even imagine, I'm sure. So, honestly, you know, you're kind of what's the word here? I don't want to compare Cal to Jesus here, but you know, Cal's wallet died for the sins of the famous community today. Oh man, what a total just brand suicide from Parfums de Marly. Like just a true implosion. Like I don't know what happened. I truly don't know. Like did they get acquired by somebody? Did some like big corporation buy them and just like immediately press the button to like, you know, what is going to get us the most highest profit margins? Like what is the biggest money grab operation we can do? Like did something like that happen internally with them? Was there like a change of leadership? Like, because you could just tell, obviously, just even with going with the new bottle design, to me, it actually reminds me of like when sports teams acquire, when a new owner comes in and buys the team of a sports team, they change all the jerseys, they change the logo, the word mark, they change all of the IP for the sports team because they want to make it feel like it belongs to them as a reflection of them. So I wonder if that's what happened here with Parfums de Marly, if they got like a new like creative director or VP of product or something like that, and they came in and said, well, no, I want to make this a reflection of me, and the reflection of me are these clear bottles and that are $550, and you know, it's a smell for everybody. And it all sounds good on paper until this video gets made and a million people watch it. And people who have bought Parfums de Marly fragrances loyally for years all feel like their trust was violated. This is nuclear.
Usually I'm always like, yeah, whatever. Like I'll just trade. These will be traded for sure, but I'm still, wow. That's crazy that they did that.
Well, who's going to want to trade for them now? Like what is the trade value of these? Because I had even seen like some people were talking about that in a couple different groups that I'm in. People were saying that they were seeing these like get put up for sale for like 300. If they retailed for 550 or 600, you're talking about people who were saying like, I will eat a 50% loss, a $300 loss just to get this out of my sight. People are pissed.
Whatever.
Wow.
Super. These are absolutely shit.
Dang. Oh my God, dude. Wow. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.